Hello, brothers and sisters. Today we're going through the third of the 9 fruits, peace. And we're going to start off with the Hebrew understanding of peace. I'll start. To be dumb, to be astonished, to stop, to perish, cease, be cut off, forbear, hold peace, quiet self, rest, be silent, keep, put to silence, be stand still, tarry, and wait. So, what do we think?
Now the one that got out to me is silence, because when you're in peace, it's silent. You've got no chitter chat, no voices from the demons. You're in peace.
So that's
silence.
What happens after the swords come in, and then it's silence, at least silence, like no demons, because you still be talking to each other, but there's no demons.
No,
silence
don't talk to
from the
demons. I push them away. Yeah.
Could you turn that fan off?
And-
That one.
And to be dumb, it kind of, when I saw that, it was like, I thought of how it's like when you're poor in spirit, because that's kind of cuts in, because it's like the lowest. You're not smart, and you're not rich in spirit.
So you associate dumb with the poor in spirit, being a beggar, that sort of thing. Is that what you're trying to say?
I don't know, they just seem like,
Lowly?
yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. If you're poor in spirit, you're dumb in a way, worldly sort of. All you have is worldly knowledge, which means you're dumb.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Look
And
at yeah.
you have to be dumb, and you have to beg in Yahusha because of how, like the fact that we can even speak to him because of how powerful he is. We can just speak to him. It's crazy. So we have to be dumb in like name, because we are dumb to him. I guess because of how smart he is and how he knows everything. So we're dumb. So we have to act like that. We can't act all smart, like if we're talking to him, because we're obviously not compared to him.
Because if you're dumb, stupid, in yourself, then who are you completely reliant on?
Yahusha.
Whose thoughts are you desperately trying to, whose voice do you want to hear?
Yahusha.
Because a smart person's just completely in love with their own thoughts and their own voice, the sound of their own voice, aren't they?
Oh, yes.
So if you look at it behaviourally, you're all out in the world, you see people who are smart,
In the world,
a
though.
person who knows everything or, thinks they do. There's that behaviour, and then there's the behaviour of somebody who's dumb. Like there might be someone who's actually dumb, like mentally dumb, but I'm talking about somebody who's behaving dumb, behaving like they know nothing, choosing to be the dumbest person in the room.
So they have to go to Yahusha and rely on him.
Well, what do you see? What do you see in everybody around the room if you are just sitting back watching, not performing, not trying to be the smartest person with all the answers?
Yeah.
What do you see in everybody? I don't know, maybe you've never tried it.
No.
You see what they're listening to, I guess.
Well, you see all the different behaviours, don't you?
Yeah. All their different actions. So I've got to be on top. I've got to have the last word. And all that, eh? Yeah.
You don't have to be the one with all the knowledge, the one to explain everything.
No.
That's it.
You're at peace.
That's it.
What do you think? Back to you, mate.
I agree. Yeah. You can be at peace if you have no worry. If you can just sit back and be at peace.
Well, the only peace that you will ever get is in him. Because true peace is the complete rest that He's offering us.
Yeah.
And that's the word that jumps out the most, because peace is complete rest. You have, as you said, no worry, and nothing phases you. Anything comes at you, yep, no problem. And you can continue on your day still at peace within yourself and showing that to others. That, yeah, I'm cool, there's no worries. It's not a problem. So also with the keep silent, be silent, or keep silence, you know,
Yeah.
it all ties in together, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Because if you're sitting back watching, you're keeping silent and you're seeing what people are doing and how they're behaving, and you can go, well, I can see what's coming from you. Well, oh, that's nice. Yeah, wow. You know, you can literally sit back at peace in Yahusha, watching everything that everybody does, all day, every day.
And then you don't want to be too silent to the point where you're gutless.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Mm.
Also, it came out to me because the to be dumb, to also, like, to be dumb in all the worldly knowledge and that. So then you have nothing. Like, you're dumb in that. You don't know anything about that. You only know Scripture. And you only know Yahusha. You only know the Word.
Walking on the word.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's good. Very good. All this from one word.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, that's it. Eh? It's quite amazing what comes out when you like reading it. Eh? Yeah. Yeah, it's,
Well, this is the inspired language, so
yeah, it's the
if you
truth.
want to know, if you want things to shine out at you, you read it in the Hebrew,
Yeah.
to the best we can in Hebrew.
What does tarry mean?
Tarry means to wait.
Yeah.
We're tarrying on, waiting for Yahusha. We're tarrying. So it means to wait.
We got all this not even from the full word, only for one of the definitions.
Yeah.
That's it. Next one.
Yeah, no.
To hush, hold peace, hold tongue,
Hold your tongue. Shut up.
keep silence, be silent, still.
So that all pretty much ties in with everything that we said above, doesn't it?
Yeah, we don't talk, we just say what Yahusha says through us. We don't say anything by ourselves.
If you're holding your tongue, it means that you're checking all your thoughts before anything comes out, doesn't it?
Yeah, and then you're only talking Yahusha.
Mm.
We don't talk it out. We just, we don't come up with it or any of the things, because if it's not Yahusha, it's demons, it's not us.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's never us. We just choose what we do, what we say.
That's it.
So we just don't, we hush, we don't say anything, we just say what Yahusha tells us to say. We don't say anything, we just say what He wants us to say through us.
That's it.
Arresting every thought.
Yep.
That's it. Yeah.
It's like the top one is an awareness, something that you are aware of inside yourself, and the second one is actually something you do. Shut up.
That's it. Yeah.
Because, even if you might know the answer to something, maybe Yahusha says, just shut up.
See if anybody else does.
Just wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, if someone's wrong about something, you don't have to say if you know they're wrong and you know the thing. You can just let them have it.
It's something we should all practice, isn't it? Particularly around the table, letting each other have it. Because everybody wants to tell a story, don't they?
Oh, they do, don't they? Yeah. Yeah, they want to get their life out. You know how they're going.
But then, of course, if you tell a story, I have to tell a better story.
Yeah.
And then you have to tell a better story than mine, and then you have to top it off, and then it just becomes so laborious, doesn't it?
It does.
Because if you just accept somebody's story, maybe even ask, ask a question.
Yeah.
You know, like,
That's a good story.
Mm.
Where were you?
of course, we're all bored to death of each other's stories, so that you know, it's not about that though.
No.
It's about letting someone have it instead of picking out things and
Making sure you're right, because everyone wants to be right.
Mm.
All of us want to be right, at least the flesh does.
Good word, flesh.
The flesh does.
Yes.
But we can choose to listen to the flesh or listen to the Spirit.
So this is bringing out a spiritual awareness, a spiritual language, isn't it?
Yeah.
A behaviour.
Yeah.
It's got to be done spiritually. You don't just sit back and
Because that's just
always silent and moody. I'm being silent. No, that's fleshly. It's not, you know,
Yeah.
you can still be pleasant and still. We all have to change our behaviours, don't we?
Yeah.
And this is just another component of the fruit. You're adjudicating this meeting, by the way. You're in charge. So don't let anybody overtalk you. You're in charge of
We
this
can't
meeting.
just use only the one fruit piece, which means what you were saying, sitting back and staying silent. We use all of them all together. So
peace and then self-control. Just let them have it. You have to control yourself. Then kindness.
joy is to
Yeah.
actually show it, not just like you were saying, sitting back and being miserable, looking miserable, being joyful.
All the
Showing
fruits
love.
go into something.
Yeah, showing love.
There's a pleasantness about you.
Yeah,
Mm.
there is.
Mm.
Because it's not like if you don't like, it's with every single rule, the 2 royal laws of love, then the 3 commandments, and then
3 rules.
and then the 9,
Fruit.
Fruits.
the 7 fruits.
9 fruits.
No, okay.
Yeah.
All of them. If you do one wrong, it doesn't mean you can just it's fine because there's 8 other ones. If you do one wrong, then you've done all of them wrong. It's like a chain reaction. If you do one wrong, you're going to do all of them wrong. You can't you have to be doing all of them right.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You next?
Yeah.
To scratch, to engrave, plough, from the use of tools, to fabricate of any material, to devise, in a bad sense, hence from the idea of secrecy, to be silent, to let alone, hence to be deaf as an accompaniment of dumbness. That's good. Deaf to demons. Deaf as an accompaniment of dumbness.
That kind of just combines both of them. Deaf.
Deaf to the world. Deaf and dumb. Deaf, dumb and stupid. As far as demons in the world are concerned.
Yeah.
Be as a child. Run for your life.
That's it.
Where evil is concerned. Cease. Go on, cease. Stop what you're doing. Conceal. Be deaf. Devise. Ear. Graven. Imagine. Leave off speaking. Hold peace, ploughman. Hold peace, ploughman. Be quiet. Rest. Practice secretly. Yeah, practice secretly. There's some things you don't have to make known, you know.
Yeah.
You can have a private relationship with Yahusha, you know. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand's doing. Keep silent. Be silent. Speak not a word. Be still. Hold your tongue. Worker. Be still. One of my favourite songs used to be called Be Still. Be still and know that I am Alahim. Be still. Calm yourself. Rest your mind. Just sit in who I am. Just sit there.
Yeah.
Just know who I am and just rest in that for a little while. Just be still.
Yeah.
Quiet yourself. Beautiful.
And the being deaf is you hear what people say, but you don't. So you can let them have it. If you hear them say something wrong, you just be deaf to that and let them have it. And don't just correct them instantly.
there's a way to be, a behaviour to be, a fruit to behave, and then sometimes Yahusha will say, okay, well, you've endured that one enough, I think now. It's time to speak out at that. It's time to make known that that's wrong. Of course, if you don't know the person or you haven't suffered the person for very long, they're not going to listen to you anyway, are they? So you've got to, if you're aware of something that someone else isn't, I guess you've got to suffer a little bit. That's where the peace, you can have peace in that, doing the rules, let them have it. Don't take what they're doing personal. But if you are in some kind of position of authority or a quarry master or just anybody in the body really, sometimes you'll say, go for it.
Yeah. Let them have it.
In a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bring the full force of the word in, in love. So, yeah. That was good, that one.
The world is full of worry and stress, and as we know, worry is a sin. And the only way to be at peace is to be close with Yahusha. And you can only be close with Yahusha if you die to the self. So that means we have to be going through the vein
Yeah.
and be doing these fruits to be at peace.
How would you explain the vein to somebody? What vein? What are you talking about, Brendan?
Well, it's like the he came and he fulfilled the old covenant, and then we were given just the two rules, the royal laws of love, to love Yahusha more than anything and love our neighbor as ourselves, abolishing the 10 commandments, the old covenant. And
so what do you enter the vein for? What is the vein?
for deliverance.
For deliverance, yeah. It's a narrow
Path.
enter in at the narrow gate. It's a narrow path. Yeah. And when you enter that path, that doorway, that gate, what happens?
You become new.
What are you confronted with?
Yeah.
The thing that you are.
What are you confronted with when you face Yahusha?
All that you were.
This slime, this filth, this fleshly thing that you're confronted with, and the thing that's fueling it, a spirit, a corrupt spirit. That's what you're confronted with. That's why you go in that door, that gate. And you're right. He changes you, doesn't he? Through his spirit, through his fire. Yeah. Steps of the vein.
Yeah.
Spirit baptism, fire baptism. You transition, you filter into the wilderness. Go on, mate.
Your next one.
To call aloud, a voice or sound, aloud, bleating, crackling, cry, cry out, fame, lightness, lowering, noise, hold peace, proclaim, sing, sound, spark, thundering, voice, yell.
See, this one's different from all the other
She
ones.
gave Mum that one.
Yeah.
He's got a sense of humour, hasn't he?
Yes.
Is that why you were staring at me?
That's why I was there. What did you say, Milligan?
Oh, this one's different from all the other ones. The other one's all about silence, to be silent, and this one's using your voice.
Yeah. Shows you a different colour of peace, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Different type of peace. You can still deal with stuff.
Yeah.
So this is a bit that shows how you're not just meant to be fully silent, because that's being gutless. Because sometimes you'll have to confront it and call them out for what they're doing. And that's kind of what this one's talking about.
Very good.
In order for there to be peace, you have to confront it. Otherwise, there won't be.
Well, we saw that, didn't we? Yahusha confronted things. He brought a sword, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes, he didn't let anything go, did he?
Mm.
He confronted it, dealt with it,
Mm.
moved on.
Yeah.
Mm.
And when you've got his peace, you actually have a lightness. When you talk to people, you have a lightness. When you're walking around, you have a lightness because you haven't got the stress and worry because you've got peace.
That's it.
So you can have lightness,
Mm.
can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a spiritual peace, isn't it?
Mm.
It's not like a worldly peace, because that's short-lived. But if you have, if you're obviously with Yahusha, you can have that peace all the time.
Yeah.
Unless you come out, like we were saying the other week, if you come out of it, then you go, oh, where's he gone? But with you, when you're with him, you have that long-term peace.
Mm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Requittal. A voluntary sacrifice in thanks, peace offering.
Peace offering.
That was one of the offerings in the Old Testament. Our behaviour now is the offerings, isn't it? So everything that we do is basically an offering to Yahusha.
Yeah, a voluntary sacrifice in thanks. Kind of like if he tells you to do something, you just do it straight away. Like if it's sacrificing something that you have anything. If he tells you to do it, you just do it in thanks for everything that he's done.
Yeah.
Like a love slave.
Mm.
Yeah.
That also taps into what, like, we need to voluntarily, like, put ourselves behind everyone else.
Mm.
Like, put everyone else in front of us. So be selfless.
Mm.
So voluntary sacrifice, I guess.
Mm.
Not being selfish.
Instead of offering up bulls and sheep and goats to have peace, to find peace with Alahim, you're offering up your behaviour. A love slave who's standing in the corner waiting for his master's call and his master's voice wouldn't dream of stepping into the conversation his master is having, would he?
No.
Imagine a waiter or a servant in a banquet stepping into the table and having part of the conversation with the paying guests.
Yeah.
You don't do that. You don't draw attention to yourself in any way, shape or form, do you?
No.
You're a slave.
You just went with the old.
And you're treated like you are.
Dumb. Yeah.
In some cultures, you don't even look at the slaves aren't even allowed to look the master in the eye or the guests. You keep your head on them. You keep your eyes to the ground. Don't look us in the eye.
Yeah.
You're dumb. You know nothing.
You're
You seeing the imagery of how we're supposed to behave.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should be dumb in our own eyes.
Our flesh.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
We shouldn't, like, just be dumb to Yahusha, because we are. But in our own eyes too, so we act dumb. And because of our behaviour, so we act dumb. And just go to Yahusha for everything, because we're slaves.
Mm.
Love slaves.
Are you that reliant on his voice? Are you that reliant moment to moment on what he wants you to do?
Yes.
When you go to the bathroom, when you're watching TV, is he still sitting right there on the throne?
Yeah.
Because we think from our heart, don't we?
Yeah.
Keeping him there all the time.
Yeah. So in fact, I've stopped watching as much TV so I don't lose him. Because it's easy to get sucked into a program and go, oh, hold on, that's been an hour and a half watching that film, and he's not been there. So I say, right, 1 hour.
Mm.
Then I turn it off.
Mm.
Yeah.
If you want to have that kind of discipline in your life, go
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
What did you say?
Fasting.
Fasting, putting
That's
yourself, afflicting your flesh.
Mm.
That's it. Putting limits on what your flesh can indulge in.
Yeah, because it
Yeah.
likes comfort,
Mm.
and it likes warmth, doesn't it? And
Mm.
full belly,
Mm.
and then another snack if you can fit it in. So it likes all that. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're
Fasting's
next, buddy.
good. I'm next, aren't I? Security, genuine or false. Abundance, peace, peaceably. Prosperity and quietness.
That seems like you know your like security is kind of like you're secure, so you don't. What's the word? You're not.
Worried?
Yeah, worried
That's,
or. There's 2 words. Worried is one of them.
Security.
Stress?
Yeah, stress. You know you're secure and Yahusha will protect you, so
yeah.
Your security, I was going to say, is in Yahusha, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you're trying to make the point of saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you're not stressed or
Exactly.
worried because you know everything. As long as you're listening to him, everything's going to plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
And
in their culture, in the Hebrew mindset, they didn't have insurance companies, or you just knew things would be looked after.
That's it.
Your health, your finances, your crops, your home, you know, based on the community that you lived in, you knew everything would be looked after if you were obedient, if you were in right relationship.
if you're the opposite, we saw what happened to Egypt.
Mm.
They were the opposite, and so Yahusha will do the opposite.
And what did he do to the Jews who were disobedient after Solomon?
Killed them.
Well, he
Scattered
he scattered them. He destroyed the whole nation.
A lot of them would have died.
Exactly right.
And that's completely their fault.
Even before Solomon, look at what they were like in the wilderness. The golden calf incident killed many of them then.
Yeah. And then they were just starting to get back into it. And then they just started worshipping all these stupid idols.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then so it killed most of them and sent them off into Babylon, right?
So they were no longer secure, were they?
Yeah.
No.
In him.
And secure comes into safe, which are the last 2.
That's it.
Shalom, safe, and then to be safe. So you know you're secure and safe, and you, as long as you're listening to Yahusha.
That's it. Yeah.
Shalom, safe. Well, happy, friendly, welfare, health, prosperity, familiar, fair, favor, friend, great, good health, perfect, such as be at peace, rest, safety, salute, welfare, all is well, holy.
It's one of the highest words you could be in the Hebrew language.
Shalom,
It
yeah.
encompasses pretty much everything on this page, and they just say it as one word. That's why in that show they'd say shalom, shalom, shalom. You know, they say it twice. You know,
Yeah.
they said it as a greeting, they said it as a goodbye, they said it as a prayer, they said it religiously, they said it in every way. They just wanted all this,
Yeah.
and that came with their Alahim.
Yeah.
But then, of course, they went nuts and they lost their shalom.
And now it's just religious.
Now it's just religious. But the concept, the reality, the fruit is still available, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what it loses its shine when you put it into English. Peace.
Just the one word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peace out. You know,
Yeah.
they're signing treaties. They're having peace.
Yeah.
There's no peace. It's not. Doesn't give you this understanding, does it?
No.
Shalom.
Not at all.
I mean, I don't like the word shalom because it sounds Jewish, but I understand what it means.
Yeah.
You know? So.
Because they are meant to be, because
Mm.
Jews are Hebrew.
One of them. Exactly right.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. It's a beautiful word, but like you said, it's got connotations of other stuff, but it's a shame because that'd be a good thing to start. Shalom, brother, you know, and that would be, but it's got, you think our religion when you say it, don't you?
If you were to say it to anyone, they just think you're some religious idiot.
Yeah, that's it.
How much Christianity and just every religion has taken over the world.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, taking it and twisted it around for their own gain.
Yeah, because people wanted to be famous and that.
Yeah.
Because of how, like, the scripture would have been a big thing, so they just want to copy and make it their own thing.
Yeah.
And get all this glory from it.
That's it, yeah.
So
It gives you favor.
Yeah.
Exactly. And favour is a fully rounded term, isn't it?
And not just a reward in the flesh, because he says not like when you do something good, not to expect a reward. But like there's certain things, like I expect a reward, but it's not a fleshly one, because it's the rewards that you get when the new, like the kingdom comes, when he comes back, because every good thing you do, Chris said, and he was talking through, Yahusha was talking to him, that every time you do a good thing, you get like something like building up your mansion. So that's what I'm expecting every time I do a good thing. But normally, because you're not meant to expect something like fleshly when you do a good thing, but normally he'll reward you if you're doing good things and you're following what he like wants you to do, you're listening to. Then he'll reward you with stuff.
Building up your treasures in heaven.
And it's also kind of a test, like if you do good things, you're listening to him and he rewards you with a bunch of clients, so you get a bunch of money. And then it's kind of a test, if you're just going to ignore him now that you've got all that. And then eventually it'll run out, and then you're miserable, like you said. Because like it's kind of a test.
That's usually what happens when things go really well. You take your eyes off him and things go bad again. And that's why it is a test.
Something might happen that gets rid of all the stuff, or we're talking about money in this situation, just in general. Anything you get, and it could just get rid of all of it. But even if something happens that nothing happens that gets rid of all of it, it'll run out eventually.
Wonderful.
So it's a test.
Yeah.
Am I reading the last one?
You're the last one, man.
To be safe. In mind, body, or estate. To be completed. To be friendly. To reciprocate. In various applications. Make amends. Make an end. Finish. Full. Give again. Make good. Repay again. Make. To be. At peace. Make peace, to be at peace. That is perfect. Perform. Make prosperous.
Recompense.
Render. Requite. Make restitution. Restore. Reward. Surely. So that's the reward thing.
Yeah, got your reward.
And it kind of at the start does mind, body, and estate, which is kind of like safe in like kind of worldly terms than spiritual. That's what it looks like. It's like estate kind of seems like to be safe, but in a worldly sense, like safe from something chasing you or something. That's what that kind of seems like. A worldly sense, but that's not. Because if you look at safe, but you're not in the spirit, then you're just going to think, oh, be safe because like something's chasing you or something. Because you're not in the spirit. You're just in the flesh, listening to demons.
What do you think, Brandon? Going through
It
all
says
that.
here to make good and repay again, just like we would said the other night, you have to make good with your brother before you can repent. That's what I think it means with that one.
That's good.
Yeah.
Very good.
The part to be safe in mind, body and estate, that tells me that he wants us to be safe from the demons in our mind and our bodies, and the estate. This is his estate.
Yeah.
That's how I'm reading that part. So I'm thinking that's him saying to me, be safe. You can be safe in your mind and your body and your estate because I'm in you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What's your conclusion of all the Hebrewness?
Well, it's knowing when to speak out and when not to. Not being worried about anything, completely relying on Yahusha. And actually wanting to repent and wanting to die to the flesh to go through the thing. That's how you get peace.
Yeah.
So he's just telling you some of the things you can have and with peace. Good health, favor, happiness.
Yeah.
All of that.
You can feel this wherever you go.
Yep.
You start to experience that?
Yeah.
You said something, I didn't follow you up on it. You said something last week, like you saw some old texts or something of yours and you were shocked because you thought, I would never dream of talking or responding to people that way or something like that. What was it?
Oh, yeah, just like the way I spoke, I guess. I don't know.
And this was what, a year or so ago?
Yeah, I guess. Like, short, I guess.
Oh, you mean like
And,
insult? You mean like insulting, short, or tempered, or?
no, short.
Short
Like,
as in abrupt.
yeah, abrupt and slangy, I guess. I don't know. It was just different from how I would communicate today.
Yeah.
Like with your friends?
Yeah, with anyone.
Yeah, I saw that too, with old things.
Yeah, so you see a change.
Yeah.
That's
Resetting things, changing things in you.
it's him working on you, isn't it?
Anyone else got anything? Any opinions?
Well, I think that if we want the true peace, which is his true rest and peace, we all have to work hard to be dumb
Yes.
at all times. Really.
Yeah.
So much fun being the dumbest person in the room.
Yeah.
I have difficulty sometimes doing
It's
that.
easy to say it, but to do it, it's a lot harder. You can't
That's true.
ramble on about things about yourself. You have to be selfless, loving your neighbor more than yourself, wanting to
Yes.
actually listen to them.
Yeah.
So,
It's you have to work hard, and then at the end, it's all worth it.
Yeah.
And I guess if you're the dumbest in the room, you just be free, way freer. You're the dumbest.
Well, because you're listening.
Yeah.
Instead of a lot of times while people are talking, you're thinking about your own thoughts and not even listening to them because you're thinking about how you can insert yourself, and you're waiting for them to take a breath so you can quickly jump in and talk about yourself.
Yeah.
That's not listening to Yahusha. That's just trying to
Get on top.
Yeah. One-upmanship,
stalking conversations to see where you can insert yourself. But if you're listening to Yahusha, you're dumb. How many times did Christopher say things like, "Isn't that amazing? It wasn't me." Why don't you believe just how dumb I am, Mark? I couldn't have come up with that if I tried. I just heard it from Yahusha.
Yeah.
You know, like, don't you believe how dumb I am? You know, like, it's not me.
No.
You know, I heard it. You know, and I'm saying it, and it's so clever and stunning and amazing. And if you do it, it works. And you know, if you then try and take any credit for it,
Yeah.
it's hot. Yeah, you can't do that.
I didn't want that.
No.
Yeah.
You lose your access to the promised land if you take glory for stuff that's here.
That's
right.
Hit the rock yourself. And you
Smash
don't
the
trust.
rock yourself and throw a tantrum.
Yeah.
Mm.
And to be dumb, and then you're just way freer because you don't have to think about anything. All you have to do is check your thoughts and make sure that Yahusha's saying it, and you're so free. You don't have to think about anything they're saying. You just ask Yahusha, "What do I say?" So you don't have to get stressed out about what you're gonna say or what you're gonna do. What you have to say. If one of us is doing the fruits, how we're gonna make it? Is it gonna be hard? But we can just go to Yahusha and ask him, "What do I do here?" And you're just so free because you're dumb. You just ask him about everything, and he'll
answer you.
Yeah.
Listening instead of thinking.
Yeah.
You think you're thinking, but you're not. You should be listening.
Yeah, Christopher said that many times. He'll sit there and he'll just say, "Father, you should give me something." And then he says, "Don't prepare. I'll give you a word at the right time."
Yeah.
And you trust that he will, and he will.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll go on to the scriptures now. I'll start. Psalms 119, 165. Great peace have they which love the law, and nothing shall offend them. Nothing can make them stumble. There's no stumbling block. Someone who has peace won't get offended about anything. You can talk to, you can have a conversation with someone. They might say something that you think would offend you, but you won't get offended because you just let them have it. You have peace.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something coming from them, isn't it? It's not coming from you.
Yeah.
So they're just speaking to you, so you don't have to accept it, to poison you. You just say, you have that.
It's like you're guarding it. Your peace is so precious to you. His peace is so precious to you that you've got guards, sentries up, guards guarding it, because somebody will always be there to try and say something that draws you into their world of drama or news or knowledge or anything, and you can let them have it and go there. Oh yeah, what? But inside yourself, you're checking everything.
Yeah.
Sometimes it might be something like controversial. It might be something that such and such did this today, and then you think, so you really got to be valuing your peace.
Yeah.
Not just willing to.
Yeah.
Throwing it to anything.
Yeah.
It's up for the highest. Just take it.
Yeah. That's it. I don't need it.
Each thought is here to take your peace.
Yeah.
I mean, this has nothing to do with your actual how you're going to, whether you're going to speak out or this or that or this or that. No, this is just inside yourself. Great peace.
Yeah.
Have those who love Yahusha, love his instruction, love him.
And it showed us how to, great peace, have they which love the law. It showed us, what it is loving the law. Because that's what it said in the other, the article the other day about, it was something of have they which love the law, and then righteousness and then obedience. And it showed us what loving the law is. So that shows us another way to get great peace or peace.
Very true. Very good.
That's why we don't have excuses on, we have no excuse about that we don't know how to, have peace. Because firstly, we've seen the articles, so we know how to have happiness, we know how to have peace, love, all of them. And we also just have Yahusha with us all the time, so we can ask him anyways.
Yeah.
So there's no excuse for anything, because we have Yahusha.
No, if you don't got it, whose fault is it?
Your
Yeah.
own.
Your own.
Yeah.
There's no excuse, is there?
No.
Mm.
Next one.
Isaiah 26. You will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on you, because he trusts in you.
So he's saying he's talking about Yahusha. Yahusha will keep us in perfect peace if our mind is stayed on him,
Yeah.
because we trust in him. That's how you have peace, you trust in him. No worry, stress-free.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know who'll protect
indeed.
us.
Mm. Very good. Good. Isaiah 41. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your Alahim, and I will uphold you with my righteous right hand in all my authority.
So he's telling us that he's always with us.
Mm.
So,
Fear not.
Yeah.
Anybody who touches you, you just watch and see how I touch them.
That's it. Yes.
Yeah,
it's going to be way worse.
Mm.
he's saying not to fear, he's basically got your back. So
Yeah.
you'll be alright if you
Mm.
don't fear anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stress free.
Mm.
He's your shield.
Mm.
He's around you, isn't he?
Mm.
Protecting you.
Yeah.
Even when the disciples were getting attacked and stuff because of their beliefs, and then even when they were put to death because of it, they weren't necessarily fearful. They were glad,
Mm.
Yeah.
especially in Moses as well.
Mm.
When he died on the rock, he wasn't fearful, he was
Mm.
happy.
Because he didn't have to go with those crazy people to the promised land.
Yeah,
It's,
that's it. He knew what was coming, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
It's a defining trait of following Yahusha, hating your life.
Yeah, didn't it say in Matthew, it said that you'll be glad if you get persecuted in his name.
Happy are you if you're persecuted for my sake.
Yeah, it said something. I think it said glad too in one of them.
Rejoice and be glad.
He's
Yeah.
on the right track.
Mm.
Yeah.
You must be a threat. Remember that one? Remember when Christopher said that to everybody? I've been going through the old Revelation ones, putting them into articles, because none of us appreciated it at the time. So I don't want the seeds to get lost. So I've been going through it, and I'm up to the one where he said, "I think you've got to be a bit of a threat before you're going to be thrown in prison,"
Yeah.
and we just all went.
Before Satan even knows
Should
you.
have seen everybody's face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he was basically saying right now that we're not important to Satan, so we would have been angry because we're not important.
Satan wouldn't show up in your quarry. You just send one of his little
Yeah, so
Yeah,
we
the
would have
small
gone
things,
angry.
yeah.
one of
so
his
we're
most
self-righteous.
harmless demons.
Yeah.
He'll just send one of those.
Yeah.
To stir it up now and again. That's all you need to do there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I lost my point there. What were you saying again?
Yeah.
You were talking about.
Oh yeah, glad are those who
Yeah.
get persecuted in his name, or happy are those.
Yeah. Mm.
That just like came out when Brandon said glad, because that was the exact word.
Mm.
But I mean, it is Yahusha. If
Mm.
that was Yahusha that said that, so then it's Yahusha that's talking through you right now. So if
Mm.
it says the same thing, that just shows.
Mm.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
that happened a lot of times. With the stuff Chris said, that it was like really close or on point with a lot of the scriptures. And that wasn't just because he'd read it a lot, that was also because he had Yahusha. So he says that stuff. And a lot of it was quoted from the scriptures where Yahusha was talking. If Yahusha talked then, if he talks through Chris, it's the same person. So if he says the same things, it's a different audience, so he'd say the same things.
Mm. He's just
And
saying
that
the
just
word.
shows- Yeah, that shows that it's Yahusha.
Mm. So true.
Yes.
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah.
Mum.
Oh,
You
sorry,
do the
I'm
last
being
one, mate.
greedy.
Come on.
Sorry.
Share the love.
Share it. Sorry, buddy. Sorry.
That's me.
Sorry.
Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, says Yahuwah, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you future and hope. Then you will call upon me and go and pray to me, and I will listen to you, and you will seek me and find me, and when you search for me with all your heart.
How beautiful is that?
Yeah, thinking, well, yeah, I saw thoughts of peace and not evil. That kind of, for me, seems like for everyone,
Yeah.
like love your neighbors, you think of peace for them, you pray good things for them and not evil.
Mm.
Even if they've done something bad, they've been rude or done something evil to you, you still pray for them.
Mm.
That's what Yahusha was doing, wasn't he? When he was on the stake, he was praying for them or something.
Yeah.
Yep. Forgive them.
Forgive
They don't
them,
know what
yeah.
they're doing.
Yeah, and of course he's telling himself to forgive them, but
That's
because
true.
the people they would have heard him saying it, otherwise it couldn't have been written down. They would have heard him saying it, and his whole thing he was trying to do was trying to get them to worship Alahim, not him, because they're meant to worship him, but then they'll copy off him. We've said this a lot of times, but you need to get it straight, because it shows that there's not two. He's just trying to get them to copy off of him and tell people to worship Alahim, and for them to worship Alahim, not him. So he was acting the opposite of righteous. He was acting selfless, or the opposite of self-righteous. He was even getting on his knees and washing their feet. And he's Alahim, and he was doing it for them. They kept saying that they should be doing it for him. That's because of how selfless he was.
Beautiful, isn't he?
Yeah.
This scripture is like an anchor.
Yeah.
Particularly, sorry, you go, mate?
I thought it was good because it's a good way to know how to sift through if it's a demon thought or it's Yahusha's thought. Because he says he doesn't give you thoughts of evil. He gives you thoughts of peace, future and hope. And we've talked about that a lot. So it's a good one to go through for peace.
You can be confronted or be walking through a consequence or even a flogging. You can be having excruciating pain some days. Yahusha showing you all the things you've been said, done. You can be sifting through all the things, and then usually when that happens, you open yourself up to demons. But he says, "Excuse me, I know the thoughts I give you, not what you're listening to."
No.
Yeah, you might be in A, B, C, D, E, F, G, yeah, and I'm currently flogging the hell out of you. But I'm not putting all that in your head.
No.
I know the thoughts that I give you, and they're uplifting
Yes.
and true. Yeah.
True. If he tells you to call someone out,
Mm.
it's because it's true.
Absolutely.
You bring a sword because it's true.
Mm.
It's not an evil thought, it's the truth.
No.
And you can tell if it's him telling you to call them out, because if he's telling you to call them out, he'll tell you what to say.
Yeah.
And if you get the thought to start saying, "Oh, you're so stupid, look what you've done," that's obviously not him.
No.
Because even, when he's flogging you, he's not going to, even then, he's not going to give you thoughts like, "Look what you've done, you're so stupid, look what you've done, you did all this." That's obviously demons trying to put you down.
Well, he does actually say to you, "Look at what you've done."
Yeah, he'd never say you're stupid,
No.
though.
Wouldn't put you down, but he does say to you, "Look at what you did."
Yeah, and then
You did.
Like the dog. That's what the dog thinks its name is when I walk out there. Did you do that? That's what it thinks my name. He'll probably come running if you call it that. Did you do that? That's what he thinks his name is. That's all I say to it. Did you do that? You should say, "Did you do that again? Did you? What have you done? What have you said? What have you thought?"
that's what he did to Adam and Eve. He said, "Did you eat from the
He pretended
tree?"
not to know where they were. Where are you?
Yeah.
Where are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tree at all.
Yeah. It's nearly an hour. We better get on with it, eh?
Well, yeah, he'd
Good
say
points.
that. He knows, but it's just kind of to see if they'll lie or not, and that's what Chris used to do a lot. He'd ask people to
Question.
see what they'll say.
Yeah.
To see if they'll just lie blank straight to his face.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
tell someone's lying.
Of course you can.
They think it in their heart,
Yeah.
whatever they
What's the
think.
next one?
See it
Oh,
on the face.
John 14:27. Peace I leave you with you. My peace I give to you. Not as the world gives it to you, I give give to you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid.
He doesn't give you worldly peace.
Hmm.
He says, not as the world gives do I give to you.
Yeah.
Worldly peace is like, it's quiet, big, like you just,
Small
Seems-
bits, isn't it?
Yeah.
Little bits.
There is no worldly peace.
No.
Look at it.
It's fake.
Yeah.
or what the world says peace is.
Yeah, worldly
Yeah.
peace.
That's
is
what you were
just-
saying the other night, isn't it? You were saying
Yeah.
everybody cleared out in their own bedrooms because everybody hates each other, but the house is quiet and you can hear a pin drop. That's not peace.
No.
That's what the world would think peace is.
That's
Sad.
what, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Because
what
of
worldly parents would think. Oh, it's quiet. All my
Yeah.
kids have gone. You know, or something like that. That's not
Is
peace.
it really quiet up there though?
No, it's not quite up there.
Yeah.
They're gone because they can't stand you.
Yeah.
You know, like that sort of thing. That's not peace.
That's like taking what it said on the first page and just taking it like a smartass, I guess, and taking it in the world.
Mm.
Be silent. Oh yeah, I'll just sit here in silence and do nothing.
Mm.
That's not real peace. That's just taking it in the world
Mm.
and being a smartass about it instead of properly listening to it.
Mm.
Yeah.
So true.
That's it. I had that same thought as you did about the parent, having peace when all the children are sent away, like the single mum, puts all the kids in front of the phone and they go, "Our peace," but it's not. It's not.
That's
That's worldly peace,
What
isn't
are
it?
they
That
filling
short
themselves with?
bit,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Mm.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Mm. So true.
Yeah.
You're next, buddy.
I just want to
Oh, you go.
let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. That means, again, relying on Him and trusting in Him.
Yes.
And
Stress.
you won't be afraid or troubled. Stress.
Mm.
No, that's
Mm.
That's
right.
it.
It's true.
Good
Yeah.
point.
Yeah,
Which
that's
is what the world is, and that's why it's all of a sudden peace and quiet in their house. They think it's peace because of what they're used to.
Yeah,
Mm.
good point,
Yeah.
Matt. Good
Yeah.
point.
So true.
Good stuff.
It's not real peace, is it? They go out and I'd give anything to live near the water so I can go and stare at the sunrise. So I can stand there on the beach and, what do?
Yeah.
All this stuff. They yoga on the beach with their ear pods in and
Yeah.
heaven forbid you spend 5 minutes with your own thoughts and what you've done with your life.
Yeah.
You'd melt.
They can look at the sun and then it just goes black. Oh, what are you looking at now?
It's circumstantial, isn't it? The
Yeah.
minute it's over,
Yeah.
it's over.
Yeah.
You're back to the chaos.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Yes.
it goes black when Yahusha comes back too.
Mm.
Not just when it goes down
Mm.
and it goes away. It'll go fully black when Yahusha comes back,
Yeah.
or just dark.
Frackle up.
Lots
Yeah.
of sound.
Then what are you looking at?
Mm.
He's going to be the only light,
Mm.
and then they're going to lose it
Yeah.
because of what they've been listening to and they've ignored it
Yep.
That's it.
So
or ignored
true.
to face it.
Yeah. John 16:33. In me you may have peace. In the world, excuse me, in the world you will have great pressure. But be of good cheer, for I have overcome the world.
Says it all in that,
It
doesn't it?
does, yeah.
It says it all. In Him, you've got peace. In the world, you've got nothing but pressure.
Yeah.
And you see that
Mm.
every single day, whether it's
Yeah.
at the salon, at the shops, at the pizza shop, wherever you go.
Yeah.
You see it every single day. People look absolutely miserable all
Yeah.
the time.
Mm.
Yeah.
You might see someone smile every now and then you think,
Is it real?
maybe they're a happy person. And then you see them a few minutes later and
That's all worn off.
it's like, whatever.
You can be in the world, but you don't, like, not part of it. You can still be in Yahusha. You live in the world. You have to be in it, but you don't have to be part of it.
That's
You
what
can
he
be
says.
in Yahusha.
That's it.
And then you're really happy and you see people walk past. And that even might just discomfort them because of what they're listening to. Demons.
Yeah. Yeah.
How miserable they are.
Romans.
Romans 12:18. If it is possible, as much as depends on you, live peaceably with all men.
Yes, that's it.
Love your
Don't
neighbors.
go around trying to start arguments.
No.
Let everyone have it when they're trying to start one with you.
Yeah, that's it.
What
be
it says
trying to
with
finish.
all people, though. With all men.
It does,
So
yeah.
it doesn't matter whether it's worldly people or Yahusha's people. We should be trying to be at peace with everybody, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
If it is
Particularly-
possible.
Yeah, particularly in such a violent, aggressive culture,
Yeah.
you wouldn't go out of your way to try and you try not to even look at anybody in the traffic. You don't make eye contact with
No.
certain types because you know
Yeah, that's it.
they're about to go off their head. Everybody's sanity is just held together by a thread.
Yeah.
All those demons are out of the pit, and
Yeah.
if you are going to speak out in your own quarry, you can still do it peaceably.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just putting Yahusha's instruction
Yeah.
to them, aren't you?
I mean, Christopher never shied away from speaking the truth or speaking out.
No.
But I consider majority, if not all of it, peaceably. It was to bring peace. It was to restore you. It was to make the situation right.
Yeah.
So you can speak out, still do it in peace,
Yeah.
still keep your peace.
That's
He
right.
wouldn't
Yeah.
They may not have their peace after you've said it, but
Yeah,
Well,
he wouldn't really, like, turn away from an argument. He'd
No.
deal with it.
Mm.
Like, he'd bring the sword, he'd see what's wrong in it, and he'd deal with it.
Yeah.
Like, if there's an argument between two people, or an argument with someone and him, he'd see why they're angry at him, which would be for no reason, because he wouldn't have done anything wrong.
Because of demons.
Yeah, but he still sees and then he deals with it. And that's what he would do every time if there's an argument, because if he just...
Use the word.
Yeah, if he doesn't deal with it and he just goes away from it, it'll keep happening until it'll just keep getting worse and worse unless he deals with it.
Very true. Very true.
We can't fit perfectly in the quarry if there's friction between the stones, because that's not fitting perfectly.
No.
No.
They're
Not at
rubbing
all.
together.
You're next, mister.
Hebrews, is it Hebrews?
Yep.
Hebrews 12. Pursue peace with all people and set apartness, without which no one will see Alahim. That kind of goes into live peaceably with all men and pursue peace with all people.
Yeah.
Peace
Yeah.
with them. To live peaceably with all men, you have to pursue peace with all men.
Yeah, that's true.
Clean. You got to be clean. You got to be pure.
Yeah.
Set apartness, holiness. Set apartness is very natural, messianic. Holiness is very Christian. It means to be clean.
Yeah.
To be clean. And you know when you are and you know when you're not. And you got to become clean all the time. And then you will see him.
That's it.
It's true.
See,
You'll see him. You'll know him. You'll hear him more. You'll have him flowing through you. You've got to be clean. Otherwise, the heavens are as brass to you. So,
And set apart's a way better word than holy, because the world can have holy things, at least that's what they'd say. But then set apart's a way better word because, like the set apart feeling, it's set apart and there's nothing like it.
Yeah.
That's why it's like it's just better because it fits more. It's set apart.
You should do video shows.
Hmm?
You should do video shows.
Yeah.
You should do video shows.
What's that?
I gave you a little phone. You should do video
What's
shows.
that?
You should put your phone on and talk
Oh,
because you can talk. You've got stuff to say, mate, haven't you?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
should
I
say
reckon.
it.
it's
So
not
we get
me.
stuff.
It's Yahusha. That's
Sorry,
just
sorry.
through me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Get it down.
Yahusha's got things to say through you, I should say. So
Yeah.
you should do it, shouldn't you?
Well, he has things to say with everyone. That's why we should all be doing the mandate.
Good stuff, mate. It's wonderful. Romans 8. For the mind of the flesh is death, but the mind of the spirit is life and peace.
That's true.
Yeah.
Every situation there's a choice. Feed the flesh or feed the spirit.
Until it will come to, because that means death, but not actual dying. Sometimes it might, but not actual dying. Until it comes the time when he comes back, and then it will be actual dying. But if you're in the spirit, all the flesh will die. Like it'll get frackled up, and then maybe that would hurt when it happens. But then you'll be fine because you'll have life and peace. You'll be going up and
Wonderful.
watching them get
That's right.
frackled up because they had the mind of flesh.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? Yeah, what?
I agree with that, yeah. If you have a mind of the flesh, you're dead.
What's that?
Not dead to the self, you're dead to Yahusha.
Yeah.
He doesn't know you.
If you're a friend of the world, you're an enemy to Yahusha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no sitting on the fence. There's
And-
no lukewarmness.
No.
Enemy to Yahusha is our enemy. It should be if we're
That's
Yeah.
true.
Mm.
Very true.
and a friend to Yahusha is a friend to us. So
Mm.
or it would be a child
Mm.
because we're all his children, his sons and daughters,
Yeah.
and he's the father.
You're next one.
Romans 14:17. For the reign of Elohim is not eating and drinking, but righteousness and peace and joy in Yahusha's set apart spirit.
Yeah. A few of Lou's videos just talk about how we're going to be eating and drinking and doing feasts, and see what it says. It's not eating and drinking.
Yeah, you
So
posted that the other day.
Yeah.
it seems like
Did you
you
see
can
that?
read
Did
it.
you?
Yeah, I think I did see that.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like.
It's responding to a lot of the things we put out about the Yahusha coming back and frackling up the earth. Now, so he's got to respond. He's got to mark his territory just in case his little following start going astray.
Yeah.
He's got to mark his
Just
territory.
come over.
Yeah, don't forget, we're going to be doing the feast in the new millennium.
Yeah.
If he's posted this, maybe we should read it properly.
Yeah.
Mm.
We'll be
We're
on
not
fire
going
doing it, but
Yeah,
you'd be doing
that's
it.
it. And he quotes texts about the sun burning the earth. And,
Yeah. Oh dear.
Yeah.
It's flesh. It's fleshly interpretation.
That's it. All
Yeah.
fleshly interpretation.
While he's frackling up, it'll help him cook whatever he wants to cook.
Yeah.
Bring your marshmallows.
Yeah.
That's it. So yeah, you see how much. Did you want to say something?
Oh, that's good.
You see how obsessed the society is now, particularly with all the social media on food and drink. Even little kids now are so obsessed with.
Yeah.
Client today was even saying that. You go to, they're obsessed. They've already looked at the menu. They've already got the menu up there. They've
Yeah.
already looked at it. They know what they want. This is a 4-year-old,
Yeah.
5-year-old. They know what the menu says. They know how much it is. They know what ingredients. They know. I want it. When you order it like everybody's into food.
Yeah. And they've got the phones out ready to take a photo of it as
Yeah,
well.
that's not.
Oh, that's a stupid
It's
taking a
not-
photo of food.
It's not what it's about, is it?
Yeah, you can't have peace if you're obsessed with food.
No.
No.
The only thing you should be obsessed with is Yahusha.
Mm.
Yeah.
Getting stressed out about what you want to order is the stupidest thing to get stressed out about.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they would do.
Getting stressed out in the flesh.
Mm.
Yeah.
And shouldn't be getting stressed out.
No.
No. You're next, Robert. Philippians 4.
Be anxious for nothing,
Mm.
but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your request be made known to Elohim, and his peace, which surpasses all understanding, with God, you will guard your hearts and minds through Yahusha.
Yes. Guard your hearts and minds.
You know what's interesting about this?
What?
It has both Elohim and Yahusha in it.
Yeah.
Well, who's...
But it never said by Yahusha. It said through Yahusha.
Of course, we have to.
Implying that he's Elohim.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well done,
Implying
Robert.
he's Alahim.
Something
Well
that
done,
most people praise Lord for.
Yeah,
That's
very true. Kick us home, Rob.
Matthew 10. Do not think that I come to bring peace on earth. I did not come to bring peace, but a sword. For I have come to set man against his father, a daughter against her mother, and a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's enemies will be those of his own household. Which means that Yahusha will come in and find all those little cracks and all those little demons hiding and
Get him out of there.
blow them apart, won't he? Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So,
what he's done with heaps of family members,
Yeah.
of all of us, for you getting rid of your wife.
rid? That's not the right word. Getting rid?
Well, yeah, getting rid of them out of the.
Open the bin, put her in. You go.
Yeah, because
No, that's
It's
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
it's a disturbance.
Yeah, she was causing me a lot of pain and discomfort.
Yeah.
So I drew a line. I said, I can't do this anymore. She says, well, I've got to do that to deal with it. So that was the end of the road.
So Yahusha got her out of there.
That's it, yeah.
Because if you're causing pain to his followers, he said in the meeting that not to cause pain or anything to his followers.
No,
Otherwise, you'll get flogged.
that's it.
Or, in that case, you get rid of.
Yeah.
And that's what he's done with heaps of family members for all of us.
Yeah.
Because they were a disruption.
That's it, yeah. No, I lost a couple of friends as well. Because, Yahusha said, oh, they're not doing you any good. And stuff like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of like what I said before about they might say something to pull you into it.
Yeah.
And that's what they would do actually.
Yeah.
Like Mum from New South Wales constantly calling about birthdays and then you just ignore it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what she did.
It's idolatry, isn't it?
Yeah.
Praising yourself on your birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Why don't you just explain what that last bit means, mate, since we've been through it?
Alright. Well, I just added this last bit because we did go through it a couple weeks ago in Matthew. I added it because I didn't want it to feel like you can just have this sort of fake peace, I guess.
Yeah.
Where you, like we were saying before, just walking around silent, things like that. Where you have to be a peacemaker, you have to bring a sword, which is what Yahusha did. So, which is in behavior, bring a sword.
Just read it.
Yeah, just read it.
Yeah, there's not that much.
Just summarize, finish it up yourself, mate.
Peace is not merely the absence of conflict, but complete wholeness in covenant, by behaving love, in restored order, being set right, not simply kept calm.
Yeah.
Which is being silent and calm around the house, even though everyone would be doing something wrong.
The secret life of yourself.
Yeah.
That's it.
Keeping to yourself. The sword Yahusha speaks of is not rejecting true peace, but the fake kind that preserves comfort, family harmony, or social stability at the expense of the truth. His word exposes, divides, and separates light from darkness. Like a sword, it cuts between flesh and spirit, revealing what is truly in the heart. That division can feel destructive, painful, torture, but it is necessary. Just as a surgeon cuts to heal, and a quarry hammer strikes the shape of stone, Yahusha's sword cuts and divides in order to restore us. So he brings the sword for the better for us, for the better of the quarry, for peace.
Yeah.
True peacemaker does not avoid conflict or soften the truth. They speak out. They bring the sword. They use the sword which prepares the way for peace, for without exposure to the truth, there is no repentance, restoration, or true peace. Yahusha brings true peace not by ignoring sin, but by dealing with it. Didn't he accomplish true deliverance and bring about eternal peace, dealing once and for all with sin and death?
He did.
Yeah, he did. He fulfilled it all.
True deliverance.
So what's the gem that you've gotten out of this?
To have true peace, you have to die to the self. Truly die to the self. You have to look at yourself in the mirror and be disgusted with what you see.
Yeah.
And you have to show it in the way you walk around, by also doing all the other fruits as well. Not being kept silent, but speaking out, bringing a sword when it's needed, and listening to what Yahusha gives you. That's how you can have peace in the quarry and in yourselves.
And what's coming at you as a man of 18? What's coming at you to take that away?
Demons. Yeah, demons are coming.
Explain it to them. What's coming at people your age?
Demons, they come to take away the seed and disrupt our lives by making it look like they use their cunning. Like they'll make it seem like it's your thought when we don't actually have our own thoughts. It's either demons or it's Yahusha. And you can always tell between the two. Demons are negative and Yahusha is positive and uplifting. So,
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I could have never seen you writing anything like this before, and you still couldn't because it's without
this
Yahusha.
is from the last meeting. The other meeting.
Yeah, still though, because you could write something like this, and
He never would have presented anything like this.
yeah,
He never
None
talked
of
in any of our meetings.
yeah, and you still couldn't because it's Yahusha.
Yeah.
Since you were listening to him and you were making this, you could have never done any of this, but since it's Yahusha, you can.
Yeah. He's
And
moving
Yahusha.
in you.
So you guys have been through something pretty hideous to now come back and be this turned on.
Yeah, in the world. When you're in the world and then you come to this, it's completely different.
Well, this is encouraging to us to say, wow, look what Yahusha's done.
Yeah.
Because I know myself, when I watch you go out, some by choice, some by not by choice, your heart drops. And you think, oh, I'm supposed to be protecting him. I'm supposed to be,
Yeah.
what choice do I have?
But still, it was still part of Yahusha's plan to show how it is there. So then, before, I always used to, anytime I get angry, before I say I want to move down there, when I was up here, and then so I had to have that experience down there, so then you know what's down there, because they act. If we go on holidays down there, they'd act like they'll give you whatever you want and that, so then it hooks you in and you want to move there, and that's what happened.
Yeah.
And then it was all part of his plan, so because it shows what it is down there, so you never get the thought of wanting to move down there ever again. I don't even want to go on holidays there ever again. I don't want to be
exposed to that.
Yeah, I don't want to have anything to do with them. That's what Micah said. I don't want anything to do with them because they're crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we're only still just coming into this, really. It's been very different this past couple of months of actually trying to do what we learned in hearing from Yahusha in these studies. If we're actually applying it to the quarry, which we weren't really doing before at all.
No.
That's what I think is attracted me a bit. it actually being done a
Mm.
bit now. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. It's we wouldn't do what we were meant to do. We wouldn't. It's filtered down from the top. Mum and I wouldn't do it. You guys wouldn't do it.
No.
Even going through, I'd like to actually get us together to go through these revelations, because I'm breaking them down into 10, 20-minute type things. Because even those stupid AI summaries we did of all the revelation transcripts, they went for nearly an hour, and they were just it's just
Same
full of
thing.
filler. AI
Yeah.
just fills things with filler, and it means
Yeah.
nothing. So actually going through and looking at the transcript, and that's where Christopher spoke there, and taking it word for word,
Yeah.
and apart from a bit of punctuation, taking it and not bastardizing it with the AI and looking at it. And then I'm looking at this text. I'm looking at it in text form, going, this is just brilliant. And then I look over at the screen and I look at everybody's faces, and everybody's so angry.
Mm.
And I think, this is what was said, and this is how everybody's reacting.
Yeah.
And I'm going, and mainly myself too, I'm looking at my face and I'm like, there's smoke coming off my head. And I'm thinking, what the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah.
This is what's being spoken. Where the hell are you? Is there any wonder? If there was any question as to why they left, take a bloody good look,
Yeah.
And they're all just copying you, Mark. So look, you're allowing it.
Mm.
So I just looking at it going, sorry to pull focus, but I just...
Yeah.
It's not that we were copying you. It's just the way the
Demons
quarry
are
was.
demons. Demons are demons.
It's the way the quarry was as well.
Mm.
It wasn't the main focus of the house. It
No.
was just there every Monday or Wednesday, whatever it was.
And it was high, and it was wonderful. Now it's not so high and wonderful. We all got to get our own personal high and our own personal satisfaction, and we've got to go to the source.
Mm-hmm.
Yahusha does not want us having a mediator.
No.
He wants everybody to go up the mountain.
He doesn't want us having
But when there's
secondary-
such an amazing mediator and someone who's given over so much to Yahusha, who's willing to look you in the eye and love you, how can you not?
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
just go there, thanks.
Yeah.
Well, Yahusha's showing us time is short. It
Yeah.
won't be.
Yeah,
That's
the voluntary sacrifice. He was doing that. That's what Chris
Yeah.
was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, now we have to do it for each other
Yeah.
Yes.
and others.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's just what I was seeing. I'd like to go through it if we could find another night,
Yeah.
because I don't want the seed to die. I don't want
No.
we're supposed to be carrying on what our predecessors gave us,
Yeah.
interpreting the word as it was given to us.
Yeah.
So we'll find I did the first one myself with all this crazy stuff behind me, that Revelation chapter 1, but I think we should do it together
Yeah.
Yeah,
so that the seed doesn't die.
the more days that we can get into the word, the better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll brainstorm that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've only done the first 3 of them so far. So,
There's still heaps left.
well, that's peace. You want to
Yeah.
clock us home?
Well,
Yeah.
thank you for watching, brothers and sisters. That was the third fruit of the 9. Peace. And next week, I believe Hunter's doing the next one.
Yeah.
No,
Kindness.
I am.
Oh, Mama, no. Patience.
Patience.